morning. Well, I had a restless night's sleep for some reason. I did not sleep well, so we'll see how today goes. I am packing up and getting ready to head out on the trail. I think it's going to be another hot day, so we'll see how it goes. So here is a very kind of bizarre place with all these white rocks. It's called white rocks. And there's a lot of sculptures, I would say, all over the place. And this says United Strays. I don't know what that means, but I guess all over this area, people come and make pretty amazing little rock formations. And there's some tall, big ones that are pretty amazing. And there's lots of little ones. Like, look at that one. Kind of spooky, but kind of cool. Hey there. Well, it's 10:30 in the morning and I've only done a couple of miles, but I've been hiking for a few hours because I've just been climbing. I've done about 1,300 feet in elevation this morning already, and thankfully I'm right at the top of this climb, and then I go down, and before the day is over I'll be climbing again. So today's going to be an elevation day, but it's not raining on me, and the terrain has been kind of rocky. That's okay, but it is humid. Everything's just sticky wet. Blech. So I'll let you know how it goes. So I've been hiking along, and it's a Sunday, so I've seen some day hikers today, and that's always nice. And I got to pet 2 dogs at separate times, and that's always nice because I love dogs. So often at night I'll hear owls, and I shared the owl that was pretty close by one time. And I have to let you know of another children's book that the owls remind me of, and that's the children's book Owl Babies. And it was one of my favorites to read to my kids when they were little, because the 3 owl babies, Sarah and Percy and Bill, well, their mom goes off hunting and they don't realize it, and they wake up and they say, "Oh, Mom is gone." And so Sarah and Percy are all like, "Oh, she'll come back, but what if she doesn't?" And Bill's the only honest one. He's like, "I want my mommy." And Sarah and Percy are, maybe she's doing this. Bill, "I want my mommy." So anyway, the book goes on, and finally, of course, she comes back, and she said, "You knew I would come back." And Sarah's all matter of fact, "Oh yes, of course I did." And Percy's like, "Well, I was really hoping you would, and that you were safe." And of course, Bill just goes, "I love my mommy." Adorable book, and the illustrations are just beautiful. So there's my children's reading suggestion for the day. Well, the trail follows this side of the lake. It's so nice. There's a breeze here, which is helping so much because it is hot today. Oh my goodness, isn't this beautiful? Oh, how nice. So I've seen so many dogs, and it is so wonderful. And the owners are polite, and the dogs are sweet. Anyway, I took a picture of this dog. And why? Because it reminded me of another children's book. Can you tell I read a lot to my kids? Anyway, this one's a very old children's book, but it is a classic. And doesn't this dog look like Harry the Dirty Dog? The owner said yes, even though the dog's name is Einstein. Einstein is so funny and sweet and smart. She has no idea what breed it is, but she says just like Harry the Dirty Dog, Einstein will go out and find the blackest mud he can find and roll in it and turn into a black dog rather than a white dog with black spots, like it says in the book. So, Einstein, you made my day, and I get to talk about another children's book. Harry the Dirty Dog. Einstein the Dirty Dog. Ah, that's awesome. Closed to motor vehicles, motorized equipment, hang gliders, and bicycles. I have said so many times I just want a hang glider so I can get off this mountain. I guess it's not allowed. So I came upon, because here's the trail I just came from, and I see this giant structure with these huge cables going to this bridge, and it says ATLT, Appalachian Trail, Long Trail South, Griffith Lake. Look at the construction of this. This is beautiful. Wow. And it's going over this beautiful river. It's kind of low, but we've had a little bit of rain. Oh my goodness, there's a little bit of play in this, but my God, this is an amazing bridge. Good job. Green Mountain Trail Club, Green Mountain Club, I don't know what it's called, but anyway, beautiful. Wow, that was really nice. Nice way to end the day. I've got a couple more miles before I get to my destination for the night. And this is a beautiful view. And there's the trail. Reminds me of New Hampshire and Maine. Well, I'm approaching Griffith Lake tent site. And Delta, look at the bog boards. You love this. I miss you. So I've got 2/10 of a mile maybe, and I'll get a tent site, and it's $5, which goes to the Green Mountain Club that maintains the trails around here, and they do such a good job. I'm happy to give them $5. And I'm walking on these bog boards, and look at the sun on the lake next to me. It's literally right there. I'm looking forward to this tent site. I bet it's going to be really nice. So it's been a really good day. Look at these bog boards. They go on forever. Delta, you would love this. Well, I'll let you know what it looks like when I get there. Well, I'm done for the day, and behind me you see my tent, and it's on a tent platform. There's only platforms at this tent site, and my tent is not made for platforms, so I have to rig it with like rocks. And it's kind of funny. So I just make do. It's all good. I'll have a good night's sleep tonight, and then I get to sleep in a bed tomorrow night because I'm going to Manchester. So I'll tell you in a minute how many miles I did, but I probably pet 15 dogs today. Ah, it was so much fun. So yeah, my hair's down and it looks wet. It is wet from sweat. It's gross. And tomorrow I get to shower. So it's going to be such a good day. Anyway, in the Green Mountains, certain certain campsites and shelters are manned by a caretaker, and the caretaker here was a sweet girl. It's $5 to stay, so totally reasonable, and they do such a good job maintaining. I'm happy to pay the $5. She ran out of hiker passes, so she gave me this, which is adorable. This is Georgia. I ran out of cards. So I have a custom pass from Georgia, and I think that's very sweet. So anyway, 15-mile day today. I feel good. I'm even with a bad night's sleep last night. I think it was just too hot. The heat and I just don't get along. So hopefully it'll be cooler tonight and I'll get a good night's sleep. I'll wake up early and get into town and figure out how to slack pack. That's really what's important. All right. Good night.